Estamos en una nueva entrevista para Chilevisión Noticias, acá en el Parque O'Higgins. Esta vez estamos junto a alguien que se va a estar robando definitivamente el panorama acá en Lollapalooza Chile. Estamos junto a los Viagra Boys. Guys, how do you feel about being here in South America? Obviously, punk here has a huge influence in the South American music. How do you feel about being here?
We are so excited. We were supposed to come to South America years ago, and we couldn't make it, but we've always wanted to come here for a long time, and we love the South American fans.
How was your other show here in Santiago? How do you feel with the audience? How do you feel the connection? Do you were waiting that reception from the audience here?
The sideshow here was insane. It was people were just singing the songs, and it made me really happy. But it was too hot. It was it was like 60 degrees in there, and I'm fat and I'm out of shape, and I couldn't really. I felt like a very old man, Yeah.
It was very warm.
I had serious troubles. We have in-ears, but the crowd was so loud I couldn't hear ourselves. But that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, a great crowd, amazing crowd, yeah, and such nice people, yeah.
You are using a Palestino T-shirt. Have you seen Palestino playing? How do you feel about the Palestinian cause, of course? And using the T-shirt says a lot.
No, I've never seen Palestino play, but I support anybody from Palestine and anyone who's. I support anyone who's getting oppressed. I pray for the people of Palestine that they're, gonna persevere. Yeah.
Obviously, right now, particularly from the punk side, we're in these strange times, where the people is kind of asking more from their artists. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about people asking for their artists to speak more about what's happening in the world, what's happening with war? How do you feel with the role that music plays in that?
I think it's pretty easy. I mean, just. They're like, oh, speak up against genocide. Of course, like it's not so hard to say this is bad, and these where people say, oh, I don't want to comment. It's just about the music.
Guys, obviously your last album is a huge success. I think that you obviously went in different routes that the common punk bands go. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about this new album that obviously also brings you here to South America? How was the process for that album?
The process is usually like we try to do everything together. I mean, one of us has some ideas, and then we work together so hard. And if it doesn't work out, we have a new idea. So it's like a really common thing. We try to do it together and try to fight with each other, but we always fight at the same direction to make the best album. And that's usually a mutual feeling when something works and something doesn't work. So. It is a fun and it's a brutal and it's a shitty process, but it's also so much fun and looking forward to doing the next album because it's so much fun.
Well, we don't want to steal so much time from you guys, but I wanted to ask you right now, so far, which is your favorite part of South America, and also if you have heard some punk South American bands.
I haven't heard so many since I got here, but except for what was the name of the band that played before us? I forgot their name, but yeah, they're cool. But the best, I just love the culture here, and people are so nice, and I love the food and the pisco sour and the terremotos and the cristal and and the. And the chicken, they got good chicken here. I love chicken, and they got good soup. I like chicken soup, They got good salsa. They got good, nice art, and there's a cool alternative scene on the streets. There's people making graffiti, and it's just cool. I like the scene here, There's a very strong sense of resistance, and this place has been through a dictatorship before, and the people have risen up against the dictatorship, and. You can notice it on the streets. You can notice the vibe, and it's beautiful.
Well, guys, thank you so much for speaking with us. Huge honor for us to be speaking with you. You have to go to see Palestino playing, man.
Yeah, I will.
You have to go to see Palestino playing. Some soccer. Never heard anybody.
Are they good?
They are so good.
Let's go, Palestino!
Yeah. Estuvimos con los Viagra Boys en Lollapalooza Chile. Seguimos acá en la primera jornada recién del festival más grande del país.